welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I have a beautiful Belle Tress wig to show you guys, but before I get to that one, let me tell you about the Belle Tress wig I am wearing right now. This is Allegro in the color Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. I'm doing a review on this one as well, so check it out. Search for Allegro by Belle Tress and you can hear all about her. But back to the wig I'm showing you today. This is Counterculture. This is a beautiful, long, synthetic, heat-friendly wig by Belle Tress, and the color is chocolate with caramel. Now this is an overall dark brown, more of a warm tone. It has some chocolate brown and dark brown mixed all in there. A slightly dimensional look, but overall just a warm, dark color. Absolutely beautiful and rich. The Belle Tress pieces are part of these cafe collections, and they're named after different things that have to do with coffee. So I definitely think of coffee when I look at this color, chocolate with caramel. All right, now Counterculture is about a 23-inch piece. She is very long. She has soft waves. She has a beautiful lace front and a side part here on the left-hand side, a mono part, so you're only gonna be able to part her on the left, and then the hair will go to the right. It has an open cap with lots of stretch and ventilation, and she is about 6.5 ounces, so a lot of hair in this piece. All right, that's about all I can say about the cap construction. I'm gonna go put her on so you can see what she's all about. Be screenshot ready. Hear all the details on Belle Tress's Counterculture. Okay, here she is. This is Belle Tress's Counterculture. I probably should have worn a lighter shirt. It's really hard to see the contrast between the wig and the top, but I will say first impression, it's a lot of hair. This is a very voluminous wig. Yeah, it's a lot of hair. It feels a little costumey to me simply because there's not a lot of curl up top here, and then you just get into a lot of hair down here. I feel like it's not a very balanced look. I mean, I do see pieces that are a little less curly up top, and then, you know, the more defined curl at the bottom here. But I think just between the poofiness of it, the way it's poofing up top, I don't know, I'm a little iffy about it. I will show you something too that I noticed about the color, and it is right here on the lace front, as you see. And I've never really seen this before, where there are no fibers right here in the lace. It's almost like they have predetermined where the part is going to be. Usually there's fibers all in the lace front, and then you determine kind of where the part is going to go. But here, there are no fibers here. So you can see kind of a very defined line where the fibers start in the lace, and then there's none here. And then you can see the lighter piece is in the front, and then you have the start of the darker fibers. And then, you know, the mono part through here. So you can definitely see the line where the darker fibers start, and you can see the line, it looks a little more natural here, but right here it looks very, I don't know, extreme. As you can see from far away, it doesn't, I don't know, I'm not loving that look. I can see what they were doing, trying to disguise any knots in the lace to make it look more natural, but I think if they could just blend this a little better, kind of like on this side, it might look a little better. And then of course with this color being darker, there's an exaggerated look of going from light to dark with the fibers. So I don't love that, and I don't love, I don't know, like I said, it's just very full. The color again is chocolate with caramel, so as you can see, an overall dark, warm look to this piece. It is a very pretty rich color. I will say that I do love the color. It has just very subtle, kind of warm, lighter brown pieces, but then an overall just a dark brown kind of warm look. I will say too, this is an average cap size, but it fits a little big on my head. It's sitting on top of my ears a little more than I would prefer, and the ear tabs come down kind of far on my head too. So it does feel very loose. I probably have to tighten it up a little bit. Just fitting a little bit bigger than a typical average cap size. So a lot of hair and a big cap. That's kind of my overall first impressions of this. I will say the waves are really pretty. Again, more of the wave is concentrated on the lower half of the wig, and then there's not a lot of wave up here. So not a super balanced look to it. And then the lace front, as I showed you before, you can see my widow's peak there. All right, there we go. So the lighter fibers are in front, which helps disguise the knots. And of course, that's specific to this color. The lighter you get, the less noticeable the knots are gonna be. But just be aware that you might see a very defined line on the lace front there. Lots of styling options, of course, with a long piece. You can pull it back and pull it to the side. And with these shorter layers, you can also pin this to the side too, to kind of give you a little pin back look. But let me give you a 360. So we have the right side, and then the back, and then the left side. So beautiful curl. Again, probably just not my favorite curly piece. It does look a little wiggy. It kind of feels wiggy. It's not the most comfortable Belle Tress piece I have tried. Usually the Belle Tress fibers are very soft, and I don't want to say the word slick because they look really natural, but they feel like really lightweight and soft to the touch in your hand, and this just feels a little more coarse and dense. And I will say it's not my very favorite Belle Tress piece I reviewed, but the color is beautiful, the chocolate with caramel color. If you want to see some different color options, or if you want to learn more about counterculture, head on over to Wigs by pattispearls.com. It is a Belle Tress piece. Counterculture is the name, and again, this is chocolate with caramel, a synthetic heat defiant wig. All right, I will see you guys next time. Bye.